Welcome to the Atlanta Real digital platform. Whether it is real talk, real life, real tips, real hacks, we keep it real at the Atlanta Real. We believe watching, listening, or reading inspiring blogs will open up your mind, stimulate new ideas, and transform you into a better person. This digital platform caters to the needs of young minds. I am your host, Adeline Kumar, a scientist, blogger, mentor, and an influencer. Through my products and services, I bring my skills, knowledge, and expertise, and I will promise to commit myself to make you shine. In this presentation, I'm going to be giving you 20 study tips to turn your misery into mastery. While barricading yourself in the library might be the tried and true, or at least tried method of studying, there is a better way. In fact, there are at least 20 of them that I have put together. Go forth and fearlessly take on tests with these science-backed study tips to turn your misery into mastery. So the first one is remember your stuff. Study when sleepy. That means bedtime stories are for kids. Instead of reading the Goodnight Moon, try studying for a few minutes right before hitting the hay. During sleep, your brain strengthens new memories and puts them into long-term storage. So there's a good chance you'll remember whatever you review right before dozing off. Just try not to bring work into your actual bed, since the distraction can make it harder to get a good night's sleep. Number two, space it out. A new learning technique called spaced repetition involves breaking up information into small chunks and reviewing them consistently over a long period of time. Don't try to memorize the entire periodic table in one sitting. Instead, learn a few rows each day and review each lesson before starting anything new. Number three, create a mnemonic device. Turn the details you need to remember into an easy to recite acronym. For example, do you remember the order of mathematic operations? It's called PEMDAS, P-E-M-D-A-S. P as in parentheses, E as in exponents, M as in multiplication, D as in division, A as in addition, and S as in subtraction. Now this is turned into a catchy mnemonic phrase called please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, meaning PEMDAS. Number four, write it down. Put those third grade penmanship lessons to good use. Research suggests that we store information more securely when we write it by hand than when we type it on a computer keyboard. Start by recopying the most important notes from the semester into a new sheet of paper. Number five, put yourself to the test. Quizzing yourself may be one of the best ways to prepare for the real deal. Get into the routine of practicing with a cheat sheet and then without it. Use a stopwatch to stimulate the test time limit. It may seem obvious, but the best strategy is to focus on the hard stuff first so it doesn't trip you up on the test. Number six, shout it out. The dual action of seeing and hearing information at the same time helps seed into your memory. So shout those notes out loud. We just can't guarantee you won't get thrown out of the library. Haha. Get help. Number seven, come together. Group work doesn't fly with everyone, but for those who benefit from a little team effort, a study group is the way to go. Pick a few studious pals of yours and get together every few weeks to review the material. Change things up. Also, before that, put one person in charge of deleting tasks like snack duty, music selection, etc., and keeping the group on target with its goals. Now, change things up. Number eight, walk backward. It might sound strange, but a backward walk is like hitting your brain's rewind button. In one study, people who walked backward were better able to remember a video they'd watched than those who walked forward or stood still. Number nine, switch it up. Don't stick to one topic. Instead, study a bunch of different material in one sitting. This technique helps prepare you to use the right strategy for finding the solution to a problem. For example, if you do several division problems in a row, you'll know when you begin each problem that it'll require some division. But doing a series of problems that could require multiplication, division, or addition means that you have to stop and think about which strategy is best. Number 10, treat yourself. A healthy holiday cookie, yum. A walk around the block, 5 minutes on Twitter, that I would love. Whatever floats your boat. Knowing there's a little reward waiting at the end of a few more pages makes it easier to beat procrastination while slogging through a semester's worth of notes. Number 11, drink up. Sorry, not that kind of a drink. Instead, hit the local coffee shop for something caffeine-filled. Whether your beverage of choice is coffee or tea, research suggests that the amount of caffeine in a cup or two of coffee boosts attention and alertness. Hate the caffeine jitters. Decaf coffee also wakes your brain up, but without the jolt. Number 12, take a time out. Taking time to plan is one of the most important skills a student can have. Don't just start the week with a vague goal of studying for a history exam. Instead, break up that goal into smaller tasks. Pencil it in on the calendar like a regular class. For example, allot 1 to 3 p.m. each day to review 50 years worth of information. Number 13, work it out. Get leaner and brainier at the same time. Research has shown that just a half hour of aerobic exercise may improve your brain processing speed and other important mental abilities. Jog some laps around the block or run the stairs a few times and see if you don't come back sharper. Number 14, give me a break. The Kit Kat guy said, and so does science. Taking breaks, say every 75 to 90 minutes, can boost productivity and improve your ability to focus on a single task. For a real productivity charge, step away from the screen and break a sweat with a midday gym session. Beat stress. Number 15, dance to the music, which I love. As anyone who's ever relied on the Beebs to make it through an all-night study session knows, music can help you beat stress. It's still not clear which type of music is best. Maybe classical, maybe country, maybe rock or hip-hop. So go on with your favorite. Give those biology notes a soundtrack and feel at least some stress slide away. 16, doze off. When there's a textbook full of equations to memorize, it can be tempting to stay up all night committing them to memory or trying to. But all-nighters rarely lead to an automatic A. In fact, burning the midnight oil can backfire, lead to more forgetfulness and greater sensitivity to stress. In the days leading up to the big exam, aim to get those 7 to 9 hours a night. Research has shown that a solid night of sleep improves declarative memory, also known as the ability to remember facts on the big exam. Number 17, feel free to inhale. Dusty old library again or spa day. In one study, catching a whiff of lavender improved participants' memory test scores after they were exposed to stress. Skip the frantic last-minute review and try a few minutes of aromatherapy instead. Fight distractions. Number 18 is mix the net. We've all been there, facing the sudden call of a friend's Facebook wall on the eve of a giant exam. If you need a computer to study, try an app that blocks the internet for a short period of time and see how much more you get done. Number 19, strike a pose. Deep breathing yoga both improves attention and eases stress. So dive into the downward facing dog or bend your body into a lotus if possible. A few daily salutations may be all it takes to stay focused during our finals. And then find your sweet spot. Number last but not the least is learn what works. Some people are early birds, some are night owls. Some prefer to study with a pal, others need complete and total silence. Experiment to find what study method is most effective for you and then stick with it. Thank you for watching my presentation and I hope you like it. Make sure you watch all my posts on Facebook and my videos on my YouTube channel. Most importantly, stop by my website. I have a free 3-part video series on how to hack a bad habit and replace it with a new one. Please download and watch them. Make sure you send me some feedback at kumaradeline@gmail.com. See you in my next. Till then, bye.